Hello and welcome to Building Bridges Talk Show, a special program where we discuss Chinese projects in the Republic of South Sudan. I am Madingor, and joining us in the program is the country manager of China Harbor Engineering Company Limited, Mr. Cheng Lei. It's my pleasure to welcome him to this program in his office in Juba. Welcome to the program. How are you?
Thank you. Welcome to China Harbor.
Thank you very much. Tell me about the company, China Harbor, a little bit about the company. Welcome.
Okay. China Harbor Engineering Company, we are the first Chinese company to set up the office in Juba. Our office was opened in 2011, around August. And up to now, China Harbor, we have completed two projects, two mega infrastructure projects in South Sudan. The first one is the Juba International Airport. Second one is Air Traffic Management System project.
Yeah, we will come back to the projects. What is the work of China Harbor? Where is your concentration at?
Yeah, China Harbor Engineering Company. Our main business are focused on the infrastructure part, from the consulting work, printer design, and planning, and construction, and investment, operation part. Yeah, and our main core business are mainly focused on the seaport, airport, road bridges, and the dredging work, and housing work, and the complete plans. This is our main core business here.
How big is China Harbor? Is it nationwide company? Is it a regional company?
Of course, we are the first Chinese international contractor in the world, and we set up our first overseas office in 1980s. Now we have already conducted our overseas business for more than 14 years, and up to now we have more than 19 branches in the world, in Africa, in South Asia, in Middle East, in Europe, and in South America. Yeah.
Tell me about your South Sudanese connection, which you started talking about. When did you first come to the country, and what was the first project?
As I mentioned just now, we are the first Chinese company to set up the office in South Sudan in 2010. And we started our first project, Juba International Airport project, in 2014, and completed in 2017. Now everybody can enjoy the brand new airport and use the brand new runway there.
And so the project at the airport is your first project?
Yes.
And what is it that you have implemented? And what shape was the airport at before you arrived? And what have you done now? Tell me about the project at the airport.
Juba International Airport project, it is the first project financed by our Chinese government concession loan through China Exim Bank. Before we start the project, we are in communicating with the Ministry of Transport, Road and Bridges at that time. When we first come to Juba, we found that the runway condition is very bad, and we learned from the Ministry of Transport and Road Bridges. There's one company, airline company, already sent a letter to the ministry because of the bad condition for the runway. It cannot guarantee the safety for the landing and taking off of the aircraft. So if it cannot be upgraded or be maintained, the airline, they will stop their operation in Juba, and they will cancel the flight route from their country to Juba. So because of this reason, the runway, the airport at that time is urgently need to be upgraded and to be repaired. From that time, China Harbor we come in, and we have the government to complete the field study and have them to assist the government to get the concession loan from China government.
How long did that project go on for?
It will take us around 3 years to complete that project. It was started in April of 2014 and it will completed in March of 2017.
And the cost you're talking about?
The cost is $157 million.
And what difference are we seeing, or will we be seeing? The project is complete, but is not yet put into operation?
No, this one was already finished in 2017. Was already put into operation. Now our work scope within this project are mainly include upgrading of the whole runway around 2,400 meters, and we extended another 700 meters. So now the whole runway now is 3,100 kilometers. Not only the runway, but also upgrading the connection way, the taxiway, and we expand the current cargo apron nearby the warehouse, and also the whole lighting system for the runway was also put into, and now everything is brand new there.
This is Building Bridges Talk Show, a special program where we discuss Chinese projects in South Sudan. Speaking about the first major project by China Harbor, what was your second project?
Our second project, the full name is called Air Traffic Management System Project.
ATM.
ATM, called the short term is ATM project. This project is the second project financed by Chinese government consenting loan project through the China Exim Bank.
And what is the status?
We started this project in June of 2020, and it was completed by the end of last year. Now it's ready to be put into operation.
For someone who is not technical, what is ATM? How does it work?
Let me tell you the background of this project. South Sudan was getting independence in 2011, but since the independence of South Sudan, the upper airspace of South Sudan is still under management by Sudan government. It is the upper airspace above flight level 245. It's around 78 or to 7,000 to 8,000 meters above, still under management by Sudan government. Because why is this with them? It's because South Sudan is lack of the equipment, lack of talents can do this work. So China Harbor, we support the government to build a brand new ATM system for the government, so that you have the hard facilities to control the whole airspace.
And now it has concluded but not yet implemented.
Yes, not yet.
When is it supposed to be launched, or are you working with the government of South Sudan for the inauguration?
Of course, we are now China Harbor and the Ministry of Transport. We already completed the work for the construction, and now we are ready for the system to be put into operation. And during the operation period, China Harbor will also continually to provide the technical support to the government to assist them how to use the equipment and to take care of the maintenance of the equipment, and provide some consultant work to the government.
How long do you intend to provide technical backstop?
It depends on the capacity. When can the government have its own capacity to operate it by themselves, by yourself?
Does that mean that the trainings have started? That some of the personnel are being identified and being prepared for this, because the inauguration will not happen unless some South Sudanese are taught.
Yes, of course. During the construction and the installation of the equipment, and China Harbor provides some training to the local South Sudanese, especially we trained more than 18 people who are the junior staff, provide some training courses to them, let them know how to operate the ATM system. And I think for these trained people, they will be joining the operation period.
How are your projects being received? The upgrading of the airport, and this ATM project. How is the client or the government of South Sudan receiving your work? What do you think about the work that your company has done in South Sudan?
I think compared with other infrastructure projects, the ATM project is the most important infrastructure project for the South Sudan government. Strategic project. Why I say like this? Because first one is this ATM project is related to the sovereignty, national airspace sovereignty with the government, and also it involves the national security of the government. At the same time, it is also the South Sudan aviation industry will benefit a lot from this project. Lastly, from the financial sector, this ATM project will bring a lot of non-oil revenue to the government and can help the government to release their financial pressure.
We understand that China Harbor is owned by the government of China. Does it get involved in corporate social responsibility activities? If yes, then can you talk about that aspect?
Of course, during the construction of these two projects, we also do the most what we can do for the local community. For example, during the construction of the airport project, we donate some bells to the local communities and build some route for them. And during the ATM project construction period, I explained to you before, we have around six project sites in the whole country, include Juba, Bor, Malakal, Wau, Raja, and Kapaita. During construction of these 6 project sites, we also set up a very good relationship with the local communities to help them to solve their headache. The most work we have done is during the flood season, we provide some food to the local community and provide some flood prevent measure equipment like the pumps to them to help them to get rid of the flood headache.
You are on Building Bridges, a talk show that speak about Chinese projects in the Republic of South Sudan, and with us is the country manager of China Harbor Engineering Corporation or Limited, and we are speaking about the work that they are doing in the Republic of South Sudan. I am Adingor, and as we wind up, you have been in South Sudan for a number of years. What is your impression, and what can you say about China-South Sudan?
This is
from perspective of a corporation.
For cooperation, I think the cooperation between Chinese and the South Sudanese, I think it is very good.
Doing business in South Sudan.
Doing business is very good, especially we are mainly for China Harbor for implementation of these two projects. We are our main partner is from the government part with the Ministry of Transport and the Civil Aviation Authority, and also we employ a lot of South Sudanese staffs here. Not only our office here, and also during construction we employ a lot of local laborers, and I think the friendship is always here.
One of the impressive things I personally observed, because I used to stay here at Crown Hotel, and during the construction of these offices, your employees were working night and day,
of course,
no rest.
Yeah.
So you have been working hard to ensure that the projects and the programs they go according to your schedule. Has that been the case, or has there been interruption by war and any other calamity?
Yeah. So what I can say is, this is our China speed. During the construction of the Juba International Airport, we come across the second internal conflict of South Sudan, 2016. It is around the end of the project. We almost finished, but because of this internal conflict, so it delayed us. But we come back very soon within a short time, and completed it on time. And for the ATM project, we started in very difficult time in 2020, the breakout of COVID-19. The project I mentioned to you just now is we started in June 2020, the most difficult time. At that time there's no flight in the world from China to Juba, but because of the urgency to kick off the project, we brought our engineers from China using the charter flight, and we started the project in September of 2020 officially. Yeah. And also because of COVID-19, we need to prevent our staff to be affected, so we take a lot of measures to prevent us. But our work never stopped, so that's why we can complete the project on time.
Can you give us an estimate as to when the inauguration of the ATM project is likely to happen? I know that you're still negotiating with the government, but when roughly do you intend to do the handover?
Now the handover ceremony, we are waiting for the Ministry of the employer, Ministry of Transport, to decide. But from us now, we already completed our work, and only the rest is to organize a ceremony for launching.
And after that, what is on the pipeline as far as China Harbor is concerned? The activities in South Sudan, are you going to pack up and go, or you are here to stay?
We will stay here. We will not leave, because I think we still have a lot of cooperation here. Besides what we discussed for operation of the ATM system, also China Harbor, now we are working together with the government to see any other part of the country need the support from the Chinese. One of the project in pipeline is the Nimule Dry Port project. We are also listed. We are in discussion with the Ministry of Transport for this project, and this one I think it will become the third project financed through the Chinese government consulting room. We are waiting for the project to be started the sooner the better.
Is there anything else you would like to say to South Sudanese about China Harbor or about China and South Sudan?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Any last message you would like to tell our listeners about the operations of China Harbor or about South Sudan and China?
What I want to say here is I want to talk about the friendship between Chinese and South Sudanese. For me, I stay in Africa for more than 12 years now, and in South Sudan, I stay more than 6 years. I already become half South Sudanese and half Chinese, and some of our local staff, South Sudanese staff here, also they are working together with China Harbor for more than 10 years. We work together, pass very happy time, and also we work together to overcome our difficulties here. So I think the friendship is the most important.
Mr. Lei, thanks for coming to Building Bridges. Have we built the bridges yet?
Of course, yeah, of course. Thank you. Thank you so much.